What's up everybody, my name is Lee with Paradise Card Service, back again with another video. Today we're going to be opening some cards from our friends over at Moto Mon. If you haven't checked them out on YouTube, please go ahead and do so. They got some really good content, and they actually surprised me with a video. Wasn't expecting it at all. And you know, they did a review, a collaboration with the Angry Weedle, and I've graded cards for Angry Weedle in the past, and he really liked it. And then I guess he and Moto Mon spoke, and Angry Weedle sent him one of our slabs, and they uploaded this video. I thought it was really cool. I really appreciated it. So I reached out to Moto Mon, aka David, on Facebook, and I was like, hey man, I really appreciate the video. I really wasn't expecting anything like that. I wasn't looking for any kind of exposure, but I really appreciate it. You know, like that's really cool that you did that. So why don't you send me some cards, and I'll grade them for you. You know, just so you can see the quality of cards, of the slabs, and the process on your own time. So here's the package right here. So I received this on November 19th. I threw it in, so it's only 2 cards, but I threw it in as a bulk submission. So our bulk submissions are $10 with a minimum of 15 cards and 35 business days. But like I said, I was doing this for free for him, so I threw these in with bulk. And here are the 2 cards we got. So we have a birthday Pikachu from Celebrations, and then we have a Venusaur from Celebrations. On the back too, we also got a cool card. It says Paradise Card Service. I'm honored to have you offer to grade 2 of my cards, and I want to thank you for what you're doing for the Pokemon community. Signed, David Lee. That's really cool. I'm actually going to put this in a Yu-Gi-Oh slab, and I'll keep that protected as well. Let me get some gloves on so I can take this out of the top loaders. We're gonna get them loaded into our pop report, our local pop report, and then once the cards are graded, they will go into our pop report on our website. So there's the birthday Pikachu out of the top loader. Here is the Venusaur out of the top loader. But also here is the card from David. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in a slab because I think it's really cool. And that's his old channel name. At first it was Vintage Pokemon Hunter Bros. But now it's Moto Mon, so M-O-T-O-M-O-N. Definitely check them out. So let me get everything set up over here and we'll begin. Alright, so first we're going to begin by putting on a second glove, because now both hands will be in contact with the card. I'm going to lay down a microfiber cloth so I don't scratch the back of the card or the front when I flip them around. Then I have another microfiber cloth for cleaning. I'm going to hold up the card to the light here, do an initial light test with my lamp, and then I'm going to take my flashlight and do the same thing here. And at this point I'm going to go ahead and start looking up the card, getting all the information for the card, so the set, the year, card name, and then at this point I also look up any potential errors that could be on this card itself. I do use 4 different websites for the error list, and I just kind of make sure I go through all 4 and make sure that there's nothing crazy on any one of those sites. My camera battery ended up dying at this point, but another thing I did here was I looked at the card for any kind of artificial trimming or artificial coloration, just to make sure it wasn't tampered with the original quality. Now I'll go ahead and grab my centering tool and the centering tool guide, which has all the scores on it, all the different ratios, and what determines what grade. So I'm going to measure the top and bottom of the front side, left and right of the front side, and then we'll go ahead and flip the card around and do the same thing on the back side. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to take an initial look at the surface just to see if anything pops out at me, and we'll start taking a closer look under the microscope. So under the microscope, I'm just looking for any kind of surface defects, basically anything that makes the card not perfect. The card will start at a 10, and then as I find defects, the card will go down in accordance with those defects. I also take an initial look at the corners and edges of the card, both with my eyes and with 3 other pieces of equipment, before I move on to checking it under a closer magnification. And now all there is left to do is to create the labels, print them, and get this thing under the welder. This is the second part of the video, and I realized that I'm an idiot because I wasn't recording when I was slabbing the cards, like when I was actually welding everything. So unfortunately we don't have that part in this video, and so it's not a very bright idea for me to crack open David's cards for the sake of the video. That's not a very wise thing to do on my end, so I'm not gonna do that. But before we get into it, like in the last video I talked about how I like to just give slabs away. I did see another post about a young kid who pulled some cards that he really liked. I thought it was really cool. His dad posted it, and then I talked to his dad. I was like, all right, cool, send me your address, and then you can forward the gift that I give. You can even say it's from you, I don't really care. But for the young man who I saw on Facebook, nothing too crazy, but I am going to give him a double V. This is a Black Star promo from the Champions Pack collection box. And his dad were in a mutual Facebook group, and I saw that he's like a multi-genre card collector. So I went through my personal cards and I pulled and decided I'm going to give him this card here. Son Goku, Dad to the Rescue. This is from one of the Unison Warrior subsets. I think it's Supreme Rivalry. Yeah, Supreme Rivalry 2021. That's what we're going to give to this kid's dad. His name's Ivan. I'm not going to show David's cards because that's going to be for him to do. But here is that slab I was talking about. I don't usually do this, but I thought this was really cool. He sent a thank you card to me. This is that same card that I showed her in the first part of the video. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep that, and I'm going to keep it in the slab. And it's actually going to sit in my display over here. So I'll get one of my extra stands, and that's going to be up here as a permanent part of my background. But yeah, I'm going to package these up and get these sent out to David. Again, I really want to say thank you. I appreciate it so much. You really didn't have to do that video on us, so it got me and my guys by surprise, but we really appreciate it. We're all about good vibes here, so I'm actually sending you a third card. You're gonna get a third slab from me, brother. Just because it's the holidays, I was like a week late because I was supposed to do this at a 2-week turnaround and ended up having to switch it to the bulk turnaround. So you're gonna get a third card from me. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate all the love that you guys have been showing us lately, and we're gonna give it back to you 10 times, I promise. Happy holidays. Have a good day. See you later.